on the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turning up let the...
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, back in the Outer World Spacer Choice Edition. Last time we were here, well, we were working on some quests here on, it looks like we're on the Stellar Bay. That's where we left off at. So that's where we're going to pick up today. So we're going to see what kind of trouble we get into. And it looks like we're working on a quest here that says Weapons from the Void. Search for clues. Hawthorne's terminal mentioned searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently, he had success in the past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from the vendors might lead to clues about where to find more powerful science weapons. So that's 80 meters that way. So we're going to keep going that way. So let's get going here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Yeah, if I sound a little different, it's probably because the weather's changing here. Allergies are kicking up and all that fun stuff. You know, if anyone has allergies, they know how that goes. All right.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Weird. Let's keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm Silvershade. Pleased to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure, another round, bartender. I'll stay and chat, but look like you've had enough. I'm told you can get me to an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Brass... Wait, that ain't it. Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Let's see. Let's try medical.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
All right, I'll be back. MSI dispensary. All right. Oops.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
You got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This Law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
But now you're all free from the board.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'll leave you be. Let's see what's in here.
Get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's from.
Vending machine, canned salt tuna and brine. Interesting stuff in here. Gotta watch how much money I got. You know, I don't want to blow it all. Gotta, and we'll need to buy some stuff.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Let's see. What was that exchange about? You having money trouble? Grim asked me to check with you about the toss ball poster. I'm just looking around. All right, let's see.
Or
Do
is
this
he
one.
not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on raptidon acid.
Why would you do that? Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much stuff from Sebastian? Let's see. If you've got that many bits to spend, then I've got some trash to sell you. Let's do the first one.
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
You
He's
think?
a strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Maybe I could talk to him for you. Or just ask him on a date. Yeah, just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no?
What if he says yes?
Maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait, what do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
You really want to be with someone you can't talk to? There are other fish in the sea, Celia. Let's see. Let's go. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
Let's see. There are other fish.
Not in Stellar Bay. Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss. Besides, a man with a good smile and a proportionate upper to lower body ratio isn't something to pass up.
That's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Oh, gee.
I posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me. Wow. That's very generous of you. I don't know. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with this one. No, you have a meeting with me.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Oh, guess that was the right choice. Hey, Spacer's choice. I'm just looking for the information broker. I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me. I'm looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it could always be both. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this rat colony, I am going to stab someone. Just tell me how to find the broker so I can get out of here. I'm going to go with, hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Hey, Sarah, welcome in.
Don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Let's see. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish? If you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back? Sounds like personal problem. I've got other concerns. So, if you're free of other corporations, why did you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it? Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
You make a good point. So what do you mean to do about it? That's a coward's answer. So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Let's see. The lady knows what's going on. Yeah, we'll do that.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that? Or how long did it take you to figure that you need to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
All right. Well, this sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Okay. What's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
All right. Then I guess I'll get your... Well, I don't have enough perception. All right, so I'm gonna have to do
Do
that.
be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Dangerous information? All right, well, let's see if there's anything
What
else.
can I do for you?
Let's see. I have a question about MSI in the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Do you mean that you initiated your own removal from the board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1.
What happened to the other corporations?
As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
That seems quite wise, but not MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
But I take it your leadership didn't embrace your ideas, using the board's own tools against them. Clever. Who's this us and we you keep talking about? We'll do number 2.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Yeah, here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Wow. That's low even for them, but why would they do that? You shouldn't have you should have known you couldn't oppose them. Let's try 2.
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Okay, what exactly do you want why exactly do you want back on the board? What's the hazard clause? You don't seem to think much of Graham. Let's do this one.
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
They've treated you pretty roughly. Is it worth going back to that?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
All right, what's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
And they've invoked it on Monarch?
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Let's see. You don't seem to think much of Graham.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
They sound pretty bad. You've got strong feelings on the matter. Maybe you should give them a chance. Let's go. Maybe you should give them a chance.
A chance? They've been doing this for years. And well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
I want to talk about something else.
What can I do for you?
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
That guy's a world-class girl. I'm going to go with the first one.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I've got to go. View data, summary report on conditions within Stellar Bay. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave. 24.9% reductions in shift length and 2.3% more positive feedback. Fishery output is up 15.2% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth trend. Increased gains compared to previous years are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale, occasional shortfalls in our supplies, and the gradual loss of personnel to marauders, hostile wildlife, and iconoclast recruitment. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% for annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors and their effects on local populations, such a solution remains unlikely. All right, working slogans. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. Okay. MSI salt tuna, 43.2%, 43.28% more nutrient dense than the leading brands. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. That one sounds a little better than the other two. Return to route. All right, anything there? Nope, we can go and exit. All right, let's see. Emporium discovered. Okay. Where is that? Was that right here? Workbench discovered.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
All right, let's see. Where's this taking us?
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you all right?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh, let's see. Interesting. So this is the apartments. Vending machine discovered. I'm going to do a quick save because something feels off. This almost feels like a trap. Let's see. Messages. Mr. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Sela is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Let's see. Oh, okay, so this is what Sela was talking about. The neighbors. Can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when we've got our food out, invites mantis swarms, and a mantis swarm infection is everyone's problem. Let's see. I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day, night. Haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Oops. That's what I wanted to hit. All right.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
All right, let's search for clues. There we go. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field toss ball betting. All right. Stainless steel rat. All right, let's see if we can track that. Or is it done? Stainless steel rat. Aha, there we go. All right, several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into this suitcase. All right, so looks like is that all we needed to do? Was search for clues? What else? Investigate left field toss ball betting. All right, well, let's go there.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
It's for Nokia.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase her allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Persuade. I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Let's see. Where can I find this Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Where's the graveyard? Oh, the flower of enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
I guess I'll figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
All right, let's see if we can do something while we're here. I could try to hack it. That's optional. That's the way to go out. Here's the terminal. Employee login. I don't have enough. Enter your credentials. If you've forgotten your assigned login credentials, please report to your supervisor. Create a new account. Error accounts that requires a persistent connection. Okay. All right. So just in case, I'm going to do a quick save here. Just in case I do something stupid, which I've been known to do. I'm in. Cathanoid. Aha. Yes! And I leveled up to boot too. Yay! Alright, skills. What do we got? Hacking was definitely on the low side. Let's see. Medical. Persuade. 10 points. Tell you what, let's put some in leadership. We'll take that up to 40 because that should unlock a skill. Yep, there we go. Let's see here. One hand, unlock location hit effects. I don't know if I really need to do that. I may later. Why don't we go ahead and let's increase the dialogue. All right. Yeah, it is really dramatic, isn't it? It really is. I guess I think it's to get your attention. All right, there we go. I think that's good. Let's apply. All right, now let's go to perks. All right, what perks we get? Let's see. Let's see. Bonus elegance when you have no companions in your party. When you have no companions in your party. I usually have companions. Restore some health every time you kill an enemy. That might be a good one. Cooldowns. Okay. Any cooldowns. Quiet weapon damage. Vendor buying price. Highlight intractable highlight range. Bonus extra headshot, weak spot damage, movement speed, science weapon damage, AD restored per kill, movement penalty to accuracy. I might do the movement penalty to accuracy. Reduces the penalty to accuracy when moving. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. And let's apply it. Okay. All right, journal. I think it's the codex. Yeah, it's the codex. Logs. Okay. Optional search. I think I want to at least search the body because I might get some more experience. Let's see, 22 meters. I think that's gonna be her, I think. Well, if I don't search the body, I don't search the body. It's okay. Oh, who's this?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games.
This is the...
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
They're all pretty great. Lie. I play for Anticleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me? I'm not here to chat about teams. What was what has time to watch grown men and women hit balls with? Well, who has time? I'll say they're all pretty great.
Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's Tossball. So, what can I do for you?
I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Cut to the chase. You know who did or not? What does his teeth... I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Okay. Well, we'll just stay on this chain for now.
Sorry, I've got to get back to the
Velma
warehouse.
seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know.
Oh, is this the warehouse? Cool. Let's take a peek around. All right, let's see. Clock. Weapon skills. Okay. Bathroom.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Yeah, I was hearing their trying to get their conversation, but I couldn't get to it. Oh well. Velma's container key. All right, let's see what's in here.
Fingers, Captain.
All right. I don't want to steal none of that. All right, what do we got in here? To be used for visual work, personal files. All right. Mash random keys. Password incorrect. Try again. Terminals only be used for visual messages. The fish tank and 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. We really need to talk about the salt tuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. Seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous, even for you. Oops. All right. All right, let's get back on the quests here. If we see anybody named along the way, of course I'm going to stop. But I think most people here are just no one named. Okay, we've been here before.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the
All right,
same
so I can't go
serial
that
colonies
way.
and tossball games?
This guy.
In case I did not impress it upon you before, I'd like to enjoy my solitude.
I'll leave. So what is going on? Oh, I wonder. Let's see what's selected. Oh, I'm on the codex here. Stainless steel rat. Investigate Elijah and his gang. Okay. Oh, okay. So I must have to go through here. We'll see. Bathroom. Bathroom. Here we go.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yeah. Yeah, Captain Silvershade the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad to make you walk off the job? Won't you get in trouble for that? Let's see. Let's go with 1.
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
I happen to be pretty good with negotiations.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
I'll mediate on your behalf.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
No, I don't want that one. How long can you afford to miss work? Any suggestions on how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
Oh, what's this about blackmail now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where's this taking us? Taking us out. All right. Think.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
Ah, what's this?
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Who the frack do you think I am? The fairy fracking godmother?
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Let's see. I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Let's see. Fine, let's just forget this ever happened.
I don't think so. You're a loose end now.
Down, one down. Oh, they're all down. Yeah. All right, what did we get? Manager's armor. Take it anyway. Pieces of arm here and there. All right. Now that's taken care of. Now let's see where it's gonna go.
A fine day for business, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
I've taken care of it. The killers are dead.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Let's see, something to be said for that. Sometimes you have to take matters in your own hands. Maybe I could have gotten their statements if they hadn't been ready to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
I'm gonna go. All right, let's see. What quest do we have active now? I already changed one on us. Radio free Modica. All right, that's fine. Passion pills. Search. You know, we'll do passion pills. We'll see if we can. Yeah, it's gonna take us outside. So you know what? That's fine. We're gonna go see if we can search the body. And you look a little shifty.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Hey, Chris, welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Just do a little Outworld the Outer World Spacer Choice Edition here, and laughing our heads off at some of this comedy stuff. Your child's missing. Where did you last see him? Calm down. Take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away?
Well, there must be a
He ran out
reason.
into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous blants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
I'll help you find your son. Did you say there was a reward involved with the request? Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Let's see. I'll help you find your son. Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Let's see. What were you saying about the iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
I'm starting to think there's another reason why her son ran away. Where's Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
The humor in this game, I tell ya. I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Wow. Wow. All right, let's save real quick. Something tells me we're about to get into some serious fighting here. Let's reload. Smells like those old Sundays when you're when you unload a Saltuna. Am I the only one getting hungry? Oh boy, here we go. Let's see, can I put one up its butt? And he turned around. How about we do that one? That one, that one. Woo! Wow, boy, these are. Whoa! Get away from me! There we go. All right. Energy cells. Yes, please. Like there's an old settlement here. Let's see. Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. Interesting. This must be, is this a pretty big map? Yeah. This does look like a pretty big map. I think bigger than I've seen. Interesting. I like the roads, the colors of the road. I don't remember if that was there before. You know, the other places it might have been, just never really paid attention. Picked up, oh, we don't need that. We'll definitely pick all that. Oh yeah, let's see what's in here. Anything good? Weapon parts. Oh, nice helmet. In there. Music box. Weapon parts. Bits. Shunt, okay. Let's see. Anything to loot in here? Dead body. Alright, what do we got up here? Anything? Oh, ammo? Yes, could always use ammo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, take all that. Don't need that. That's taking us back to Stellar. Oh, yeah, that's probably that lady. Woo! Woo! Boy, that stuff burns. Wow. Wow, that stuff burns. All right, anything good in here? Goodies. Bits. Yep, take the bits. All right, what do we got in here? Shunt. Mag pick. Yep, ammo. Always can use ammo. Mag picks are good too for picking locks. Nothing in that. I'll always take the ammo. Oh yeah. Someone's not pick up a nice hat. What do we got in here? Ooh, wow! Advanced defensive helmet. Ooh, compass. Okay. Now let's take a look at our armor here. Let's see. Heavy. Doesn't look like there's any reduced stats. 38, 46. So I tell you what. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's Pravati. Let me look at my inventory. Here, what do I got? I need to repair. Let's repair all the equipment. Yep, except. All right, what skills we got on here? Doesn't look like anything. All right, so that's where the skills are on that. All right, so yeah, we can easily put this nice helmet on there. Yeah, I'll take the nice helmet. All right, let's go to Ellie, see if there's any gear here that can be upgraded. I'm sure there is. That's 29. All right. 38, yep. Okay. Pravati. Let's see about armor. 6. Oh, absolutely. Oh, we can definitely do better than that. Yep, there we go. Perfect. take advantage of some of that gear. Oh yeah. Especially since the creatures seem to be getting a little bit harder. Alright, let's keep going. You go in there? No. Looks like the graveyard is out that way. Okay. All right, let's get our hunting rifle. Woo! It burns! It burns! Holy cow, that stuff burns! What is that? Is that acid? Holy cow! Woo! Oh, another one? Where'd you come from? Oh, over there. Sneaky little devil. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Wow, that stuff burns. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, down you go. Oh, another one? Really? There you go. Now you're dead. And you better heal up here. That acid burns. Holy cow, that acid burns. Oh, another one? Really? All right. Oh. Hole in the wall. Oh, we'll definitely come back. I think we'll have to come back this way. Let's see what's up here. Reload. And lots of stuff out there. All right, well, here's the doctor's body, dispensary supply room key, cartridges, laboratory outfit, and we'll just take it anyway. All right, let's go take a look at the hole in the wall here. It's probably a building we can search. Nope, that's about as far as we can get there. Oh, but we can go in here. Mather residence. All right, let's see what we got in here. There's a door here. Whoa!
Visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
Uh-huh.
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable.
No. Actually, don't mind if I do.
Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner. Please, make yourself at home until it's ready.
Search the house.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
That wasn't my plan.
Are you sure? Because someone came for dinner yesterday. Or a week ago. Wasn't that you? Maybe not.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Oh, we'll leave you alone. Something feels fishy. What do y'all think? Something feels off.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Certainly can't fault your optimism. If you're so eager for company, why live all the way out here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
All right, let's see. Things have a way of working out, I suppose. What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Why do I get the feeling I'm going to be the one that's going to be dinner? I don't want to go out to the wilderness.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Your rocket candies?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
What other man?
I'm not telling you.
Calm down, I'm going now. All right, let's see. Let's just search the house for clues. We have to activate that quest. I don't think we're on it. Let's see. Journal. No, let me see. The secret people. There we go. Search the house. All right, so that might help. Aha.
No.
Aha. Braxton. Oh, that's right. Braxton disappeared. Now then on the terminal. So this is where he ended up. All right. Braxton hacked MSI. If lost, please return to Velma Ballard or current supervisor MSI Fisher Operations in Stellar Bay. So they killed him and are going to eat him for dinner. Escape the house. Yes, please. I am getting my butt out of here. The door that I unlocked. Yeah, I'm getting out of that house. Hey, a little freaky. I don't want to be someone's dinner. Ow. Speak to Velma at the fishery. All right, yeah, we'll do that. Well, then we'll go and let's teleport back. Yeah, we'll do that. Teleport on back. Woo! Got out of there. I definitely didn't want to. I knew something was fishy there. Woo! Definitely didn't want to be someone's dinner.
Take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenwick. I oughta. Kept me alive this long.
Which is good that I find Velma because I've got a couple quests to talk to her anyway. Or at least a quest to try and not bribe, but convince her to listen to negotiations.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Whoa, what's with the attitude? Take it easy, I'm just looking around. What are you talking about, Catherine?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed.
You think?
Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
I've come with some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Give her Braxton's ID. He was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
You think? Sure, maybe you can hire someone better. It's definitely a rotten way to go. You definitely sounded like one.
Ease up. I'm running on a chronic shortage of sleep here. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him a pay increase? Caleb says that they need a raise to keep up with prices around here. If they're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
Why can't you give him a pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Let's see. Persuade. You've already lost Braxton. Can you afford to lose Caleb's entire team?
I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately.
Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
I'll talk to you later. Woo! Level up time. Woohoo! All right, we got 10 points available. Where are we going to stick them? Let's see. You know what? Our ranged is looking a little ragged, huh? You know what? Why don't we go and let's put... Let's put it all in ranged. Yeah, let's do that. Put it all in ranged for now. That'll help, I think. And then now we get that bonus. Okay, we'll do that. Apply. Yep. All right, looks good. And we'll just save real quick. All right, let's see. What quest activated? I do say I like that level up music. Oh, Radio Free Monarch. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's one of the main quests. Yeah. So we don't want to do that one yet. Passion. Or is it part of it? Something with the hangover. Oh, it's tied to the passion pills. Got it. Okay. All right. Weapons from the void. Fallbrook, A Family Matter. Amber Heights. Okay, let's go do the handiwork. need to. Oh, you know what? There's a vending machine here. Let's do this. Let's sell junk because I know I probably picked some up. There we go. And I will go back to Caleb and tell them the good news that they need to get their butts back to work.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie.
Let's see. There's aha, I think it's in here. Here it is. And the stairs are right here.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling?
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
No, why don't you get your butt back to work?
Got an update for us?
Yeah, you're getting your butt back to work.
For too much longer. Know what I mean?
I convinced Velma to see reasons she'll increase your pay.
How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with the bit card of her own accord. As agreed, here's your compensation. Ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done.
Hey, I'll take the experience.
Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Yeah, you need to get back to work there. All right, what activated? But I don't want to get back to work. Actually, I'm already working. Yeah. All right, let's see. Weapons from the Void, Family Matter. In Amber Heights, the Grim Tomorrow. Check with Celia. Okay, let's do that one. Let's see, where are we headed to get outside? Oh, here we go. Up, right over here. Yay! Close by, like it.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Grim asked me to check with you about his toss ball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse.
It just came from there.
I'll warn you. Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
I wanted to talk to you about Sebastian.
Oh, have you talked to him?
Not yet. Cool your jets. All right, let's go back to Velma. Where is she? He just freaking came from here. All right, here's the lady with an attitude.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
I'm here to ask about Grim's poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Wow. Wow. You're just giving Grim's poster away? Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grim may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Okay, who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So it's about the money.
Damn right it is.
You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Persuade. Help me out here. I found Braxton, didn't I? Oh. Ooh.
Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind?
All right, I'll talk to you later. Hey, the way we're cranking out quests here, we might level up again. I love it. This way out. Ooh. Pretty. Yeah, it's not gorgeous, but it's interesting. That's all the water and the processing here. That's really cool looking. All right, well, let's go. This. Oh, I have to go. Yeah, I gotta have to go this way. Let me see. Anything I can loot? Thought I saw something I could loot. Oh, ladder. Oh, there's a hatchback here. To Celebrate Ruins South. Okay. What do we have? Can we? Nope, can't loot that. All right. Can't loot. I don't want to loot that. All right, we'll head back inside. All right, so where's Grim? Aha. All right, he's out this way. Oh, yeah, this guy.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Let's see. Give him the poster. Here it is.
Look at that. The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Cool. All right. So 45 meters. What's active? Oh, I think I know. It keeps reverting to that. All right. Let's see. Family Matter. Amber Heights. Recently received Fallbrook. Let's see. Vanderbilt north of Stellar Bay. In Monarch, Cascadia. Stellar Bay. Buy dust. All right, let's see. Casserole from Chef Raymond in Stellar Bay. Okay. Aha. I wonder if it's. Or is that going to take us out?
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, I think that may be the chef. That may be who we're looking for. We have, there we go, in here. All right. Yeah, there's the chef. There's the chef.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
My engineer's looking to get a dust-back casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back. Before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Let's see. Too bad my intimidate. I'll get back to you on that. I think what I'm going to do is let me look at.
Sure, just let me know.
Yeah, because I don't need to get that done right this minute.
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch.
Hey, Majestic, welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Hope you're having a great day.
10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful.
We're just getting chewed out by NPCs here. And wanting to charge us an arm and a leg for things.
In the galaxy.
All right, seems like you'd want to be more than centimeters.
That's what she said.
Oh!
There's no end to my suffering.
Oh, the humor in this game is just wow. Oh, is that Dustback casserole still available? Even though I ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay.
Only every day. But in case you haven't
noticed, that's good to hear.
We don't
That's
exactly
good to
get
hear.
ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
Why don't you just tell me? You forgot stabbed. That's also a possibility.
Well, thank you for reminding me. As if I weren't already destined for an early grave.
All right, I'm off for now.
Lucky you.
So let me take a look at the my skills here. So it was in intimidate. So we're up. We need 5 more. So if I can get the level up, I can pump 5 more into intimidate. Then I might be able to drop that, you know, not have to pay the 3,000 bits. I mean, I have the money, but I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just pay the 3,000 bits.
Around. If you got the bits, check the menu for the latest prices. Inflation's terrible out here.
There you go.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
So, just the way she said that, the timing was, so she's either interested in smelling the food or interested in smelling his pee when he's taking a leak. Just the, you know, he's talking about taking a leak because, oh, I'm interested in smelling that. Wow. Okay. Woo. All right. Okay, Cascadia. I'm not ready for that. Okay. Let's see. Fallbrook. Okay. Ask Sebastian for a day. Okay, yep. Do that. All right, where do we have to go for that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the humor in this game, it's certainly some interesting potty humor, I'll tell you that.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue?
No.
Or maybe some canid toenails?
No.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
No. Let's see what you have. Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you rather consider going on a date? Consider going on a date with her, or she likes you? There we go.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
She's interested in you romantically.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
This guy is clueless. Absolutely freaking clueless. I'm going to do the persuade. You know, she doesn't want this. She's attracted to you. I'm going to say, don't take my word for it. Spend time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right?
Yep.
I want them to be happy.
All right. There she is.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He'll go on a date with you, but don't ask for a discount.
Okay. But how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
There we go. He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts. Yeah, looks like you've got your chance. Have fun and don't overthink it. All I know is that if you act this crazy, you'll send him running. It's like he likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
All right. We've barely left town we only got left town like once, and we've already almost gone up a couple levels since we got here. That's crazy. All right, what do we got left? No, we don't want that. Journal, here we go. All right, so these are all the ones we've done. Nothing, we botched none. That's awesome. Like that. Like that we didn't botch any. All right, let's see. Passion pills. Through the water. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and let's do that one because we're like right here. Yeah, we might as well do that one. 'Cause all the rest, I think, are out of town.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Let's see. Why don't we go ahead and let's send Parvati back. Wait on the ship. We need Nike's help now.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Wow, look at that! Getting ready to leave town. We hit 18. Love it!
Seems like on Terra too. But out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
All right, what do we got? 10 points. Let's see, where should we put those? Medical science, engineering, persuade. Why don't we put let's put 5 here. Put 5 and let's put some in melee because I may have to melee it time to time, so let's do that. So they'll increase our handgun and all that stuff. Good. And perks. All right, what do we got? Rolling Thunder. Companion cooldowns, your skills. Let's see. Requires 10 previous perks. Okay, so we can put them anywhere. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Unlock ability fast unencumbered. You know, I'm finally going to put that in there. I'm going to do that. So that way, if I don't get it, if I have to, I can try when I'm encumbered because you never know. All right, what do we got? Perks here. Oh, she needs some upgrade. Oh, no, she don't. $97. Yeah, she could use that. Yeah, she could definitely use that. All right. All right, now what perks we got? Increase your life skill. Threat generated, base health. Increases community maximum. Yeah, let's do that. All right, what do we got here? Radius of footstep sounds down. Melee damage down. Armor rating up. Yeah. Increase damage using ranged weapons. Yep, certainly. Let's see. Chance to reset ability. Companion ability damage. All right, equip time. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do damage to nearby creatures. Apply. All right, and let's save. We can figure out where to head to next. All right, let's look at the journal. All right, so let's see. Devil's Peak. Weapons from the Void. All right, that's Fallbrook. Soda Bay. Amber Heights. Okay. Fallbrook. Okay, go to the abandoned building north. You know what? Why don't we go ahead? Let's see. The Empty Man. Yes. Fallbrook. Like the sun. We got to go to Cascadia. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to do Bolt 52 cartridge. We're going to do that quest. So how do we get, where do we got to go? Okay. All right, and the exit should be right there. It is. Oh, I'm out of ammo too. Is there a vending machine nearby? Matter of fact, right over here. I am out of ammo. Buy, accept. All right, let's look at my inventory. 97. We could probably go ahead and let's do repair. Okay, we can go ahead and we can break that down. We don't need that. Probably get rid of that too. Probably get rid of that too. That'll give us some ammo back. Oh, that's more light. All right, what's that use? That uses heavy. Okay. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Wow, nothing. Okay, light. 400. All right, well, tell you what. Why don't we... that uses light. You know what? I think I'm going to swap that for now. And I think I'm going to get rid of that. Break that down. Let me look in our inventory here. I'm going to break that down. Definitely break that down. Break that down. All right, so we got that done. All right, I think that was everything we did. That's about the best we can do. Head out of town. All right, let's save. Felt like there was something else I needed to do, but I can't remember. All right.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of salt. On account of its stinking fish instead.
Like true professionals.
Yeah. Die! Die!
Time for a drink?
Woo! Boy, nasty, nasty creatures. Woo! Something blew. Must have been container. Oh, whoa! You did not just spit on me. No, you did not just spit on me. Whoa! Where'd they come from? Hey, you stop spitting on me. That's gross. I don't want your spit. Yeah. That one's dead. Wow, stop spitting on me. I don't want your gross spit. Hey, what are you trying to do? Hide over there, huh? You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Yeah, that's right. I showed you who was boss. All right. All right, so I gotta head back. Aha, in there. Okay. There we go. Arms building key. You don't have it, so I'm gonna unlock it with that. Ammo, absolutely. Give me that ammo. And I'll take that too. Bits, ammo. Love it. Give me that stuff. Give me that stuff. All right, what do we got? View the executive reviews. Loading the last access document. All right, here we go. Bolt with his name. Okay, Sanger has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. Cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, and idea generation. Wow. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh, so here's the haha. All right, so here's the dangerous information Sanjar was talking about. Executive review. All right, I think I just read that one. Yep, we did that. Okay. Accessing file, hacked, spoof logging credentials. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged with subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Okay, let's see. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend for promotion. Well, I mean, that didn't sound too bad. I mean, even Graham's didn't sound that bad. I mean, everyone has to be creative somehow. But just some of that, it's like, now Sanjar's, that's a different story, but from what I could tell you. You know, from here, he's saying it, he needs work on communication skills. I could kind of see that. So, but it's all stuff that could be, needs improvement, but I can't see him not getting promoted. So we're going to just delete all that. I know it's optional, but we're going to just do it. All right, continue. No data available. Return to root. Exit. All right. Yep, take all that. Oh, I just think I saw a flamethrower. Oh, I was going to sell the junk. That's what I was going to sell. I knew it was something I was going to do. All right, no big deal. We'll have plenty of junk to sell later. All right, take all that.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
I don't think they figured out that yet. Who are you?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got it locked in how?
Easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Let's see. I need to get in the room. Maybe I'll let you starve first. Nah, I'll say I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
All right, let's see. Seeing as you're trapped, you might as well answer a few questions for me. There must be a way to open from the inside. Oh, let's do that.
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
Who are you?
Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a raptidon on this void-forsaken hellhole that can catch me. I'm sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know?
Tell me about the iconoclast.
That'd be my people. Graham and Zora and Milton, and I really miss them. You gonna let me out of here? I want to get back to Amber Heights.
So got locked in closets. So get locked in closets often.
My buddy locked me in here. I told you that. It was for my safekeeping, on account of raptidons wanting to munch on my head. But, I mean, okay, yes, fine. I get myself into sticky situations. It's just part of the life, all right? Sometimes you gotta hide in a trash can so you don't get eaten by monsters.
All right, wait, really? I wasn't serious.
Oh, neither was I. Who'd hide in a trash can? Gross.
Oh, I mean, not well. I mean, I've hidden in a trash can. Dempsey's hidden in a trash can. You know, we've gone dumpster diving a fortnight, so you know, if people go, jump in trash cans to hide, especially when you're trying to get away from an enemy. I'm looking for a Bolt 52. Any lying around?
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead. Get me out of here! What do you mean? It's locked. Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Mioka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Darn it, muted again. All right, let's see. Normally when you help someone, you give something for their trouble.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Let's see, intimidate. Give me something or I'm stuffing you back in there. Okay, thanks, Sarah. I don't think anyone heard the comment about dumpster diving. Tell you what, let's put in a good word from on a class. We'll call it even.
Can do.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure how long I was muted because I looked over. I'm like, muted? Oh, look at all these bits on the ground. I'll take them. Huh. Why would anyone want to leave bits on the ground? Oh, bolt cartridge. Yes. Needed that. And that. Oh, the ammo. Yeah. Let's see. I think we can go back now. Yes, we can. All right. All right, so now that we're back safe in town, I'm going to refill my water real quick. I'm going to just take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into base. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Crystal weight in lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to get nice to refill my water with some ice. Refill my glass with some ice cold water. Wow, I can't talk worth a darn today. All right. So we're gonna go turn this quest in.
I shipped with a Merc who had a gun like
Workbench, cool. There we go.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
Found your review on a terminal and arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
I did. Sorry, it was already open.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross, the great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney? Who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
And you made it work. That's more than anyone can say for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Yeah, here's your frickin' bolt.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Let me guess. A paperweight.
See, that doesn't even make sense. This is an electronic form. We don't need paperweights.
Hardly the point, sir.
If you could kill Raps half as well as you kill a good joke, you wouldn't need me.
Or me.
Perhaps you could explain the second part of the plan, sir.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjor, you're a sly dog. You sly dog.
So? Don't encourage him.
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Sounds like you know her well enough.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Or bring someone back who's working there. Infiltrate a secret corporate base, kidnap the staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one.
What could go wrong?
Execution to you.
I gotta go. I got people to kidnap. All right, and oh, that's right. I gotta sell my junk. There we go. All right. All right, let's see. Let's look at our inventory here. Actually, not inventory. Journal. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Unseen errors. Okay. Okay. Sensible is Catherine. Let's see. All right. Empty man. Fallbrook. I think she's in Fallbrook as well. It's from the void. Fallbrook, Family Matter. Devil's Peak. Okay, that's Fallbrook. Fallbrook. That's Cascadia. Fallbrook. So most of them are in Fallbrook. Okay. And I think Radio Free Monarch. Let's see. Devil's Peak. Let's see. Run through the. Let's see. What did it say? If he is find. I think that's part of. Not sure. Radio Free Monarch. Speak with the at Devil's Peak. Yeah. Also weapons for the bull. Weapons here. And apparently it's purchasing. Okay. Fallbrook. Okay. Well, let me see where this quest is at here. Don't think it's here. Let's look at regen. All right, that's quite a ways off. Active quest. Let me see if I can find where Fallbrook is. Let's see. Inventory. No, not journal. Weapons from the void. This was also Fallbrook. Okay, so there's Devil's Peak there. There's, I guess, Fallbrook there. So yeah. Looks like our best bet is to go ahead and hit Devil's Peak since they're really close. So we'll do that. We'll go do We'll do the Radio Free Monarch. We'll do that one. We shall do that one. And do I have a teleport anywhere? I could teleport to the ruins so I don't have to keep running. All right.
Captain, let's talk.
Yeah, let's reload. Lock and load. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting to look in the weapons. Oh, now there's marauders out here. Really? Really? Take that and that and that. Whoa.
Nothing like a good tussle.
Oh, okay. That was an enemy here. Oh, I thought it was one of my people that suddenly went down. All right. All right. Well, let's take what we can. Anything good? Ammo. Always take ammo. Always could use ammo. Yeah. Take down the marauder. Oh, sniper. Sniper. Oh, they're disintegrating into nothing. Wonder where they're running to. Yeah, I'll take all that. Thank you very much. All right. I feel like I've looted some of these buildings once already. Not all of them, obviously. I will definitely take all the ammo. Cosmic smokes. They might be good to sell for junk. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have been in here. Oh, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, because the hat was sitting on top of that skeleton. So I have been in here. Okay. I just didn't progress that far that way. That's where I've got to head to, is up that way. Whoa! Ooh, cool. Headshot. Headshot. Let's see. I think I can go this way. What's that? Interesting. Oh, this is the graveyard. Okay, I've been here. All right, well, that must be all it is. Okay, we'll just get experience for it. Point of interest. All right. But we get experience for it, you know, free experience. Can't argue with that. Oh boy. Wow! Woo! All right, let's switch. There we go. Yeah! Why?
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. What are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
I'm looking for people to save, of course. Just exploring.
Oh, well, okay. I can appreciate an adventurous spirit. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
Oh, that's cool. Whoa! The leap on that thing. Holy cow.
That's the last of them.
Good. Where'd these bodies go? One. Oh, there's the other. Take all that. That's all good stuff. All right, what do we got in here? I'll take it. Free stuff. There's the broker. At that 300 some meters away, but we still got some more enemies to kill. Kill them we shall. Wow! Flamethrower guys hurt. Wow, acid? Were you just attacking me? Really? I wonder if I have to go that way. I might. Let's see. Up here. Oh, door. Okay. Requires Chastity's hideaway key to. Okay, so I don't think I saw that anywhere. I'll definitely take that. So we're gonna have to go this way. You sneaky little devil, you. You're dead. And I leveled up again. Yeehaw! I love that music. Light ammo? Of course I'll take the light ammo. Oh, what's in here? Anything? Dead body. Cartridge. Okay. Yes. Can't go. I've got to go around, it looks like. And we'll see. We'll go back up here in a sec. Let's look at our skills. Let's see. What do we got? Why don't we... Let's go with... All right, let's put these up to 5 even. Okay. 45. All right, there we go. That'll help get a little more in there. All right, I think that's it. All right, let's get going. Looks like I'm gonna have to probably go the long way around. I'll check the door again. I don't think I got the key. Nope. All right. Go the long way around. One down. Two down. Might be 3 or 4 down. I can't tell how many there were.
Try that again.
No, they won't. Phew! Who farted? I thought they were dead. Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. Ammo. All right, let's see. I think we can veer off this way, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Now they're fighting me.
Sorry, I thought someone was shooting me. It was my own. Well, it was one of my partners shooting the enemy. Model spaceship. All right. Lots of stuff. Bits, bobs, all that kind of stuff. Bits and bobs, bobs and bits. I always take ammo. I always take ammo.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
All right, so that's where we need to go. Where's that? This Amber Heights, maybe? You know what? We're gonna do the Amber Heights stuff. We're here. Yeah, we'll do the Amber Heights stuff. That's what I think we'll do. All right, let's open the door, head inside. Whoa, where'd you come from?
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Let's see. Who are the iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems? What about Raptidon's Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
One big family, one big happy family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Tell me about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
Tell me about Zora.
Well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Where can I find him?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Why are you here and not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
All right. Let's see. Journal. All right, let's see. Where is... Not that one. Not that one. Fallbrook. A family matter. Aha, Tucker. There he is. All right. All right, well, let's look around a little bit here. Oh, vending machine. Yes, please. Sell the junk. All right, let's look at the weapons. I need like a better hunting rifle, really. The shotgun. All right, how much? You know, I'm gonna buy it anyway. I can afford it. I'm gonna buy all the ammo because, especially the heavy's what I really needed. That's right. Yep, there we go. All right.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Emporium, huh? Let's see what you got to trade. Ah, ore. Still. Plasma. All right, give me the bullets. I'll take all the bullets. And let's repair all the equipment while we're at it.
What are you buying?
What are you selling? Oh, buying? Oh, what is this, a store?
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
Quartermaster for the Iconoclast?
You gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Okay. Anything you need help with?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Okay. Simple enough. I'll let you know when I'm done.
I ought to tell you. Most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Where's the terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Can we talk?
Who said that?
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Depends on the favor.
Next time we're out in the open sulfur, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Yeah, we'll do. Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Okay, what do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
All right.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
What kind of idiot keeps a collection of empty shells?
All right, turn to root. Dear Diary. Aha, okay. Graham taught me how to meditate today. You close your eyes and you breathe in real deep and try not to cough. Then you just listen to yourself. You know how sometimes you'll be hiding from a Mantiqueen and you're trying to be quiet, so you focus real hard on your breathing and you can't hear your heartbeat, and you think, how can this Mantiqueen not even hear me? And all of a sudden you have to sneeze, and it reminds you of that time when you were coming back with a delivery, and as you're putting it on Zora's table, you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Meditating is like that, only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. Graham calls it, I don't remember what he calls it, Reco something. He says it's your own eternal truth bubbling up to the surface, and the things you remember are what you're supposed to focus on and try and improve. When you meditated, I was mostly remembered that sitting on rocks hurts. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. All right, Zora's really smart, but you know what? Sometimes she can be such a witch. I was supposed to get into some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without getting through marauders. So I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up some plot supplies instead. While I was there, Chastity dropped in for a few games of whist. She's so cool. She's always playing games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't have much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know. But Chastity can drop thousands on a single game and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still, mostly she's cool about it, and I admire that. Anyway, when I get back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about medicine not getting here fast enough. Sigh, Graham just said to try not to lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. All right, today Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot. Still, I'm kind of proud. Zora said it was like a promotion for something I found in the wilderness. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. I can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what our promotion is, and she smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. All right, return to route. What do we got? Their diary. This will be my last entry. Sorry, diary. You've been very good listener, but our time has come to an end. This terminal was making a horrible beeping noise yesterday, and someone smashed it while I was out, and now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it. Plus, he says I should stop coming into his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed poor terminal, if you're reading this, suck sulfur. All right, we're gonna see if we can repair the terminal. Capacity increased. Logs prior to the most recent entries are unretrievable, but new entries may be saved. Okay, well, good thing I read those entries. Oh, they're there. Okay, currently unavailable. Oh, no, they're there. Cool. Exit, leave conversation. All right. So we got that repaired, so that's cool.
This armor itches something awful.
All right, let's see. I'm sure there's people we can talk to.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our mission?
There's the spleen. Getting good at this.
Jaws of a mantis.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
Agitator. I think those two maybe. They look, I don't know if they're. Can I talk to them? No, can't talk to them. So they're alive or dead. I can't tell. They might just be sleeping, maybe.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we
There
lost
they
2
are.
runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
All right.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
All right, what do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Let's see. I'm just here looking for ways to help people. Anything you
A
doing?
great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now, here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Printing press on Monarch?
Oh, yes. Many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck. Will you aid us in our cause?
I don't know. What's in it for me?
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MS Supplies. You?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Huxley, the runner from the northern ruins. I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
All right, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
All right.
What? Sorry. Long day. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
All right, let's see if I can talk to her once she stops moving.
Hey. Sorry about earlier.
There we go.
Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
You're in the triage clinic here?
Yeah. Name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
After meeting that guy, I'm amazed anyone around here still has 4 functioning limbs.
Don't get me wrong. He's got an uncanny ability to harden folks' spirits. And we need that around here.
So you're a Sawbones?
I was a long time ago. Over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out.
It does seem wasteful to buy press parts rather than food.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it.
You always talk to your leader like that?
When he's being an idiot, sure.
When he's being an idiot. What happened in the ruins?
The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Talking to me is always urgent. Need any help?
You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Let's see.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
Found your terminal, fixed it for you.
What, oh, in Milton's place? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
You made it back.
Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me, except being locked up.
How are you holding up?
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts.
I'd offer to take a look, but you should milk that for as much R&R as you can get.
Oh yeah, good thinking. Maybe once it's all healed up, I'll go find that rock again. So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
Without the kicking, I assume.
Huh? Why?
Your leg.
Oh, ha! You're funny.
How'd you hurt your leg?
I did a dumb thing.
Of course.
I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get away from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up back good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one.
How long have you out of commission?
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Sorry to hear that. See you around, Huxley.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Captain Silvershade.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts?
No.
Help us free this world?
No. Tucker, you're Angie's little boy from Stellar Bay.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
All right, so you running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show her you've grown up. Yeah.
Show up with a bottle of vodka and some real good cusses. That'll show her how much you've grown.
Then she'll think they've brainwashed me into some kind of hooligan. As far as she's concerned, if I make any decision that's not aligned with hers, someone else convinced me. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
You survived outside of Stellar Bay for a week. Show her the skills you've learned. Teach her the Iconoclast philosophies. Convert her so she might join you in freedom. Let's go with the first one.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Yay! Oh yeah, terminal. Let's see. Stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage. But if you break this one, things are gonna go up around here. Anyone else? Long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out. All right. View work orders. Unresolved work orders. Steam coming out of the roof. All right. Remote rewire the water. Done. All right, continue. Arching electricity at the bar. Science can't do that. View work orders. Haven't heard from the wrapped house. Okay, can't hack. Your diary. Can't hack. Medical examiner's residence. Door sealed. All right. All right. Engage remote force door lever operation. Seals lifted. Work order complete. All right. Your diary. Hey Zora, I figured out how to add work orders. Dear diary, eat it. All right. So we may have to do a few of them the hard way. Oh, okay. I got plenty of room. Okay. Cool. Got some room. Don't have to worry about clearing stuff out just yet. There's a vending machine somewhere. All right, let's see. Let's look at my journal. Where are we at? Commuter. Hiking from extra. Okay. Well, I think she's right over here. Oh, she's outside. Okay. Quartermaster vendor right here. Perfect. Let's clean some things out. Probably sell some stuff. Oh, that was everything. Oh, okay. We're all right. We're fine. Okay. Let's save. Then we'll figure out where we want to go. All right. Let's look at the journal. So we gotta go. Resides in Celebrate. Meeting is set to okay. Bayside Terrace. Task odd jobs. Reroute the electrical wiring. Okay. Well, I tell you what, let's hold off on that. Let's go do... Yeah, we'll do the commuter. We'll do the commuter. Let me see. Can I teleport? Okay, so that's where I've got to go. All right. Well, I'll just have to run it. I think run to it. I can do that. All right, let's go. Marauder just sitting there.
And we're alive.
Yes, we are. Thank you for doing all the work. Woo! Thanks. Bayside Terrace. Interesting. Yep. So this is okay. But there was someone I had to contact, I think, here in Bayside Terrace. Well, I might as well at least look around, see if there's anyone here. Take the ammo. Love it. Let's see. Vending machine. Sell the junk. Yay! All right, well, there was apparently somebody here. Let's look at my journal. There's one. Travel to the warehouse at Bayside Terrace and find Graham's contact, Carlotta. She should have a shipment to retrieve. Okay. Where's the warehouse? Oh, maybe I gotta go further up. Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Let's see.
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
I can fix it.
Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. As soon as we fix that generator, she's ours.
Why are you after her?
You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Because otherwise I'm gonna shoot you. Let's see. You're here for Carlotta. I get it. I'll offer. You get paid. We'll get home with a win. Yeah, I'll try that.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Let's see. Did you have a moment to talk about our salvation? Order a scientific inquiry?
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
Silverstein, Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally. Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
All right, let's see. Why did Sanjar ban you from working with the class?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Where will they get the supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
You know what? I'm gonna get food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
All right, let's see. Can I loot the place? I can loot the place. Yeah. Heck yeah. Look at all this stuff. Armor parts. I don't need that. Safe. Ooh, let's crack the safe. Back to basics. All right, I'll take all that. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Give me that ammo. Oh, interesting. Carbine. Let's look at that. Where is that? Ah. Okay. All right, let's sell the junk. Repair. Oh, those are mods. Okay. Oh, Spacer's Choice cigarettes. You know what? I'm going to sell them. Plasma launcher. Flamethrower. Wow. Energy. Ooh, I may have to switch to that. Oh, hunting rifle? Oh, let me check. I think that's better than what I've got now. Let's see. Oh, it is. Absolutely it is. Yeah, huh? All right, let's repair all equipped. Where's that flamethrower? I got 320. Plasma launcher. Is that it? No, there it is. Yeah, I'll take the flamethrower. And I'll keep that just in case, because it has come in handy. Use energy. Oh, wow. I got, oh, look at all that energy. Ooh, yeah. All right, well, I can break that down. Break that down. Grenade launcher. Is that a grenade launcher? Plasma launcher. All right, well, I'll get rid of that. Flamethrower. I got that. 480. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Saber. All right, yeah, keep that for now. We'll get rid of that. Another hunting rifle. Okay, I'll get rid of that one. Yep. Yay. Ooh. Wow. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right. Ooh. Light machine gun? Oh. Ooh. Okay. That's heavy. That's heavy. You know what? Let's do this. All right, so we got our flamethrower that uses energy. That uses heavy for sniping. That's going to use the light ammo. That's just for knocking the crap out of people. All right, we'll go ahead and we can break that down. Break that down. Break that down. Plasma launcher. All right, let's look at how we look in here. 21. Long guns plus 7. I think I want to leave that on for the time being. I can go ahead and break that down. Break that down. Just break up some of this stuff. 29, 49, 13, 21. All right, we'll leave that for now. All right, let's look at Ellie here for weapons. We got 480. Okay, flamethrower. Let's see. Let's give her that. $279. Okay. Noyoka, 960, 286. Okay, that can get off the inventory here. There, that can get broken down. Probably going to get rid of that. That. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of that. All right, so it should be good there. All right, how's our gear? Let's look at Ellie's gear for here. 14. $21. $49. Nioka. What's her gear? Oh, she got. Ooh, she ain't got a lot. 29, 38. All right, let's do that. There we go. All right, we're geared up. We are geared up. All right, let me just see if there's some ammo to buy. There is. Let's do it. All right, we got ammo. We got ammo. We got it. Yeah, we got it. All right. All right, let's take a look at our journal. Where are we going? Commuter. Return to Graham. Okay. All right, let's look at the map. Let's see if there... Yep, there is. We'll fast travel. And we'll see if this will allow us to level up so we can do those quests from the terminal. That would be cool.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Got your roll as the rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She's not. She isn't. Sanjar has declared a stop sale on goods to the Iconoclasts.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Let's see, what's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
Yeah.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Spreading the word has to be priority number one. Otherwise, how can this movement grow? You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can. All right. All right, where is it taking us? Region. Oh, out there. Okay. Well, best thing to do would be to teleport here and then run there. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's the quickest. Oh, close range. Ooh. You can't run from the flames. You're gonna burn. Woo! Burn! Burn! You're gonna burn. All right, I'm gonna try my sniper rifle. It's a little bit more powered. Come on, get a headshot. Well, yeah, it was. He's down. But whoa, whoa! Yep, he's dead. Robot's dead. I'll take that. Yeah. Much better sniper rifle. It's actually a hunting rifle, but still. Same thing. Oh, I think I've been in here. Yeah, but I think I missed. Oh, maybe I haven't been in here. Looks very similar. Hey, I'll take all this. Thank you. Oh, I have been here. I must have missed. Got a door over here I didn't go in. You know what? I'm going to use the workbench. I want to mod this thing. Let's see. Modify. Install mod. What do we have? Crit damage, noise range. All right, we're going to do crit damage. Install mod, yes. All right, now what's this one? DPM, RPM, magazine size up, plasma type. I'm gonna go ahead and do the damage in rounds. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. And what do we have here? Oh, no, I'm gonna leave the default scope. And we'll just do that. You know, while I'm here, let me look at the my flamethrower right there. Let's look at the mods for that. Crit damage, noise. We're gonna do the crit damage, yeah. And the barrel, shock, mag. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. There we go. What else do I have? This one. What mods do I have? Plasma. Yep, we'll do that. All right. What else do we have? Install mods. Crit, noise. Yep, we'll do that. Gear. Well, this ought to be interesting. Let's see. What do we have? Armor by damage type. What was this one? Yeah, we'll do that. Yep, okay. All right, that should do. That should do. All right, where are we headed? Where are we headed? Where are we headed? All right. Repair all equipped. Yep. Okay. Oh, not that way. You know, let me just see if I can unlock that. Sealed. Okay. All right. So how we need to go? All right, we need to go that way. Okay. Yeah. Love this thing. You're dead.
Twins.
Oh, wait. I shouldn't have shot them. That was the Van Nuys. All right. All right. So that should be good. I don't know if the mods are back on. That's fine. It's all right. Lost just a tiny bit of ground. Not too much. Not too much. That's fine. Just from the distance. Yeah, I didn't see the red bar. Okay. Okay.
Welcome to the iconic asshole. Looks like your lab's at an end.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
No. Graham actually sent me to secure the press. If you guys are going to offer a printing press, then yeah, I'm here to help. Dora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you safe, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wrapped definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him.
Yeah, that's how.
Woo! Boy, that stuff burns. So the medic is up this way. Let's go get the medic. Burn! Ow! Stop that! Down you go. What you get? I think we're almost ready to level up. Yay! Oh, something tells me the medic didn't make it. Yep, didn't make it. He dead. He definitely didn't make it.
Any luck out there?
Yeah, found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Yay! All right, so we definitely need to do the skills down here. I think all I needed was 50. All right, let's do 4 left. Let's put them there. Put them there. All right, and let's apply them. Perks. All right, what do we got? Damage per flaw. Additional ammo stock on the vendors. You know what? I'm going to do that. Apply. All right, so now tier 3 is now open. Nice. All right, Ellie, what do we have? Emergency medical inhaler heals more when you are low on health. Oh, yeah. So what else we have? Damage showtime. Okay. Harmful stats effects duration down. All right, let's do that one. All right, Nyoka. What do we have here? Location discovery expertise. While it's in the party, you gain experience from discovering new locations. I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay. All right, let's save before we head in there. All right, let's go. Oh, someone had a party in here, didn't they? Raptor, raps, whatever you want to call them. They everywhere. Take that! Die! Okay, I think that's all of them for now. All right, let's see. Where can we go? All right, well, why don't we start with this way? Chronofield agitator. Cigarette. Lighter, I think. Take that. Go here. Yeah, what are we going? Let's buy the ammo. Always could use ammo. Oh, yeah, a lot more ammo in here now. Love it. All right, and we'll buy some of those. And we'll buy some of the shunts. Let's see, what's this? Final notice. All right, to whom it may concern, I, Caden Schuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made known numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to the infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave, the as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere, the constant unrelenting aggression for local wildlife, the persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace elements of sulfur, equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to be no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. At my insistence, I was awarded the service of a local hunter, one N. Remian Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my senses with off-color language, or my sensibilities with off-color language. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. At my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. Holy cow! At least this latest response, I hereby, after this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you. Wow. Okay. All this up. Can't miss those. All right, we in. What do we got? Anything good? Anything good? Ooh, can't get that. That stinks. All right, let's see. Shipment status, UDL masks. All right, UDL Mark IV security masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Don't be concerned. I was talking to one of our guards and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of our guards have had asthma attacks from the air here. We believe it's because of their gas masks. I have attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. All right. Olfactory filters. I'm concerned my boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from this law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. Okay, replacement rollers. All right, to whom concerned, the rollers in our printing facility are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. Our records indicate that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We'll send new parts, including rollers, when that time comes. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in this fracking air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. According to the manufacturer, current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this blank air. Wow. All right. Oh, no, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. I'm not done in here yet. All right, that's the way out. Okay. We gotta go that way. What's in here? Whoa! Oh, they surprised the heck out of me. But I'll take all the ammo. Thank you. What's in here? You all dead? Oh, yeah. Okay, I just went in circles. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that door. Yeah! Take that! Dirty rats! Shotgun ammo, okay. Toiletry, toilet area. All right, so it looks like I had to go that way. All right, what do we got in here? Cool, cool. All that. Take the ammo. Love ammo. All right, terminal. Install rollers. All right, rollers installed. System restart. Equipment line successfully. Part number 6 now operational. All right, guess that was it. There might be more than we need to do. Or I might have to leave. I don't know. We'll see. But we're not done looting the place. We are definitely not done looting. Spacer's Chaw. Okay, we'll use the terminal. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. What? Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canoids. Wow. We're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle of out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish. People we still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happened in Dissident Hunter number 112. Halcyon referendum number 207, Terra 1 hazardous clause. Public notice 117 on the issue of a hazardous clause for Terra 1. This notice issued on January 12th, 2343. Serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment due to the hostile and aggressive nature of wildlife as well as unsustainability of its natural flora for the use in human consumption. The Halcyon Holdings corporate board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision on any corporation caught operating on Terra 1, after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. All right. So we learned a little bit more there, what happened. All right, so is that, where do we gotta go? Is that the door out? Yeah, I think it is. Yep, okay. So I'm gonna go and sell some junk. Junk sold. All right, we're gonna transition out. Yay! All right, where are we going? Where we gotta go? Ah, okay, we can just teleport. Yeah, let's go. Go to Amber Heights. Let's go. Okay.
If you'll just listen.
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
He's right.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Let's see. If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here. Printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Van Nuys?
Yep. Yes, the Van Noys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Yeah, sure. Lead the way. Whee! Woohoo! Haha! You can jump forward or back. That's cool. All right, what you want to talk about?
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush.
Okay, I can do that.
You know about what happened here, right?
Yes.
The history of
No.
Amber Heights?
I don't.
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
The Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
What if he was the one that gave him the codes? Hmm? I don't get what's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do. But it's not far. And if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them.
Oh.
Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Okay. Go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs.
Of course it is.
I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, region. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, okay. That was the door we couldn't open there. So I wonder if that's the other door. I wonder if we're going through in that way. Oh, eventually open that door. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of close to where we've got to head to. Radio Free Monarch. Active quests. Actually, hold on. Radio Free Monarch. Oh, okay. Let's see. Errors unseen. Essentially, okay. Catherine. All right, where's Catherine? Okay. Catherine's up there, out there. Okay. All right, so don't worry about that for now. Sucker bait. Okay, that's the one. All right, let's look at the map. Oh, okay, that's there. Okay. It's a little bit further that way. All right, let's see. Journal. This one. Retrieve the missing code. Celebrate. Okay, deliver to Catherine Fallbrook. All right, let's look at the map. Oh, so it's there's a code. All right, let's look at that. Let's look at that journal here. What do we have? Lily hasn't heard from her agent. Celebrate. Okay, well we can quickly do that. I think we have a few spare minutes. I think we can finish that. Might be able to do that quest real quick. Let's. No, we don't want that. Stellar Bay. Yeah, let's go into Stellar Bay. Passcode. Don't tell me it's outside. I think so.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
Oh, I'll go up here? Cool. What's up here? Anything? Oh, what's this? Weapon parts. Okay. Not sure the point of that, but all right. Might be a good weapon, maybe. All right, so we probably need to go this way. And probably need to... Oh, what's in here? Don't want to steal any of that. We're probably going to need to go through this warehouse area. Get out of here. Yep. I think they're outside over here. Whoa! Rebel note found a corpse of Stellar Bay. All right. Retrieve the missing code. Got it. All right, what do we need to do? Meet with Catherine. Okay. Where we gotta go? If we have to leave, right? Actually, back to the region. Okay, so she's out there. So let's go and let's just go back to Amber Heights. That's where most of the stuff we have to do is out of Amber Heights for now. All right. Well, let's see. I tell you what. Let's look at this map one more time. That close. Roads. Tell you what, maybe we can. Let's do that. We might have time to do that. If I go a little past 4, that's fine. Because the more we get done, the better. All right, which way we need to head? This way. Woo! Yeah, this will work. Woo! That smells. No, I can't smell, but I'm sure it probably does. Yeah! Heck? Oh, candid ferals. All right. Oh, I'm just going to leave them alone. Yeah. Whoa. Woo, headshots. Nice. Take all this good stuff. Yeah. Oh, it got awfully dark. Why is it getting, that's weird to get dark. Fallbrook. Oh, okay. Fallbrook. Oh, cool. We discovered it looks like Fallbrook. Nice. Got a fast travel point. I'll take it. Nice. That'll work for me.
Trouble checking in?
No.
Or you might need directions to the amenities. If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
And don't fall in.
I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
All right, where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Lilia sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe. It's okay. Just point me to Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Let's see. Where am I? What is this?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Yep.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
All right. I'll be back. All right. I think since we made it to Fallbrook, obviously there's going to be probably a lot more talking and stuff like that. So this is probably, I think, a good place to save and stop. So we made quite a bit of progress. You know, at least what, like 4 levels, and we've explored quite a bit. But I'm sure there's a lot more to go because we still got stuff out here. I'm sure there's a lot more to do. So yeah, but we made some progress. Definitely the reading kind of slows things down a little bit. But overall, I like the story. It's really interesting. I definitely want to find out what happens. So yeah, we'll have to definitely pick up from where we left off here. And see what's going on here in Fallbrook, and maybe continue some more of the quests and find out more of the story, you know, because we're getting little bits and pieces here and there as we continue to explore. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pick up this next time tomorrow. I'm gonna be back around noon tomorrow with some more Satisfactory. See if we can't finally finish that battery, the emergency power battery building. If not, well, we'll definitely get it done. We're getting close. We're getting close. We pretty much have like the one observation floor observatory or observation floor. I might do a smaller one above that to kind of finish it off. We'll see. And then the exterior work. We got, we still got a lot, like the top, maybe the top quarter, maybe up to half. I'm not sure. We got quite a bit on the exterior we still need to do because we got a good chunk of it, but they're like around, I don't know, the 4th or 5th floor or something. I kind of stopped because I wasn't sure how I was going to finish the building. So we got quite a bit work to do on that and in Satisfactory. We're going to get to that tomorrow. All right. So with that, I'm going to get on out of here. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you got value out of this content, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow there. If you subscribed and followed, thank you. We do appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silver Shade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point. Bye, everybody.